All right, a quick one about the record saga of Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduaha of Kogi Central. Interesting. We have seen the trajectory the whole saga has taken. All right, we all know how the whole story started. After all, we have realized that she apparently has been the target of the Senate president, whereby her seat has been repeatedly changed. But the last one, she insisted not going to the new seat given to her. And the Senate considered that as a misconduct, which should earn her some punishment. As it were, I think it should be around maybe 14 days suspension, but perhaps she should have waited until the Senate takes their decision on that comportment, that behavior, before she goes on to submit a petition. But unfortunately for her, she had submitted a petition on sexual harassment allegation before the Senate could, take a stand on her behavior. So apparently, because of the petition she submitted, they decided to hand her over 6 months. But from how things are going now, the forces against Natasha look so much more than her. And of course, we all know what it's involved. Senator Natasha is a PDP senator from Kogi Central. But as we speak now, some people have gathered together, concocted signature together in the name of being people from Kogi Central, wanted to recall her. Okay, she quickly ran to the court to get a court injunction to stall a recall. I think that was from a high court in Abuja here. And the people against her, purportedly from Kogi Central, also got an injunction from Kogi State to ensure that they go ahead to submit a petition to recall Natasha from being a senator. But as you speak now, if you look over the internet, a lot of videos have been going around to show how people have gathered and they are signing. Various people are signing in one room. It's not transparent. The record process is not transparent. Another post I saw where the number of signature is more than the number of people they said have signed. And from the look of things, if you look at this very well, Senator Natasha is a PDP senator. But the people going about recall her are people he defeated during the last election. And that's the people from the APC, the Yabelo people. He defeated them. She defeated them at the poll during the senatorial election. But now, they want to kind of use the back door to recall her, while she was still facing a suspension, fighting for a suspension to be cancelled at the Senate. So we all know that these are forces of darkness against her. All right. We are hearing that it's Yabelo that will be replacing her. Yabelo that's currently facing corruption allegation to the tune of billions of naira. It's the same person the people of Kogi Central in court feel is fit to replace Natasha Akpoti Uduaha, who has been doing so much for our constituency. But I wonder what they are also doing. The people who know that Natasha is replacing them very well. I wonder what they are doing. It seems they are not doing enough to speak up for her. That the people gathering together, putting themselves together in the name of Kogi Central people, are actually not representing them. They are not speaking for them. So I think there should be another petition coming from that angle of people favoring Natasha. Now, we are signing a petition not to recall Natasha. This is a petition. They should be signing a petition to be submitted to INEC as well, saying that Natasha should not be recalled. They should make it transparent to defeat this shenanigan, this deception, this mischievous concocted, arrangement by losers, in KOGI Central. So in any case, if anybody should feel Natasha should be called, it shouldn't come from APC members. It shouldn't come from Yabelo and his goons. Okay? It should be the sole arrangement or action of people who actually voted Natasha. As for now, all the people brandishing themselves, going up and down, going to submit petition at the ANEC, are people who actually voted against her. They were defeated, pump and plain, but now, because of crisis happening, they want to use the back door to get her recalled. How mischievous can that be? What else can be so mischievous, if not this? So we're watching. Does not have the power of evil will prevail. Natasha is someone who has been doing well, at least politically. I don't care about her personal life. Some people are trying to bring her personal life into the matter. She has been married to three, four wives. She has 4 men. She has had the children with different men. And so what? How does that affect her effectiveness? And maybe allegations she's raising against irresponsible and indisciplined men. I mean, men who are not disciplined. What does that have to do with it? I pray she fights so well to not to allow these evil people to prevail on her. I mean, prevail against her. Okay? The people trying to call her are forces of darkness who did not vote her in the first place, but now want her recalled. And if she allowed that to happen, and then I will blame her for it. This is the handiwork of APC members. All right? When people are questioning those who are purportedly trying to recall her, they should also ask her what party did they belong to. They should ask them for their party. Who did you vote in the last election? What party are you from? And that person should be investigated. So anybody trying to recall Natasha should not be APC members. It should be our own party members who feel she's not properly represented them, and not Natasha. I mean, not APC members. That has to be clear. Whether you are telling me whether that is constitutional or not, but that is rational. It's rational enough. It is rational. It makes sense that those who are willing to recall Natasha should be from the PDP party. So I don't know what a party leader, the PDP, the PDP leader, I mean chairman from local government and a state. I don't know what they are doing. They are not speaking enough. And it seems the people, the workers of darkness, the workers of iniquity, okay, the gangsters who are trying to recall her are putting more work into their activity, more than Natasha is doing. I hope Natasha sees this video and takes some of the advice I have for her in this video. So she should not just relent on her words and just depend on the court. She should gather her supporters as well. Let her supporter make video and then start the process of signing a petition to be submitted at the ANEC to not to recall Natasha, to keep Natasha at the Senate. That is what should be going on now. I should quickly say something about this, because a lot of evidence are out there now that these people are workers of mischief. Okay, the workers of mischief. They are people who never voted Natasha in the first place, but now want to recall by all means. It's painful. As much as I'm not a PDP person, I'm neither an APC person, I'm not a sympathizer of any of them. As a matter of fact, all that is happening now to people from the PDP, especially those who have lost out to the likes of Wike, is what they have also done to opposition parties in the past. Okay, their grandstanding, their recklessness, their ruthlessness has all been done to parties who were nowhere to be found before. And now is pay time. It's payback time. Just unfortunate that people like Natasha, who are good representative, irrespective of the party they come from, are now, okay, the corporate, are now the victim of this shenanigans and this high-handedness and this lawlessness going on in our country. All right. So hopefully she sees this video. Hopefully she's doing something okay, expected of her to stall her recall, because it's all spurious. The recall is frivolous. The recall is mischievous. Is ridiculous. The recall is pathetic, as she does not deserve this. She does not deserve this, especially coming from urchins of KOGI Central APC. Coming from urchins in KOGI Central, and coming from people who did not vote, who are APC members. So I hope she does come something quick and fight a good fight to the very end. I like the fight she's fighting. I like the fact that she expanded this matter very well. I like the fact that she's not behaving like a typical Nigerian who will have listened to, stupid advice to not say anything. You recall that this is not the first time Goswill, is it Goswill? Or I'm sure that name should be changed. Some people bear name and they work against that name. Where is the will of God in that place now? This is not the first time. I don't even like putting that name. I just like to call him Apabio. This is not the first time he's having face-off with people on the ground of Senate. Recall, he himself has been rude in the previous Senate with Senator Bukola Saraki. He was rude. He shouted at the Senate president. He misbehaved on the floor of the Senate, and he was never punished for it. All right, he was never punished for it. Recall, this is not the first time Papi is getting headlong with other senators. We recall, is it Ningin, Senator Ningin, from the allegation he made against them, because it seems to be against the power that be in the APC. He was sanctioned. He was punished, even though he was an APC member. And his own fellow senator from the north denied him. After that, it was Senator Aline Dume, okay, from Borno State. I can't remember his senatorial district now. Ndume has to apologize at the end of the day. So, anyone who tried to, demand accountability, especially in the Nigerian Senate, is going against the power that be, which is the APC. The APC is more or less like a court. Okay, so Tinubu has pocketed all of them. Whatever he wants, he gets it from the National Assembly, and whatever he wants also, he gets it from the other arms of government. You know the arm of government I'm talking about. So everything they want, they get it. It's unfortunate. We are almost in a totalitarian state right now, and it's not good for us. It's not good for our democracy. And it's the height of hypocrisy. The State House of Assembly at Lagos State also had an issue. An issue which, of course, the hand of the state governor is not totally out of it. But they never shut down the state. They never removed the governor. They never suspended the governor for 6 months. Just by the way. So Nigerians need to hold their representative accountable. You can say the current 10th Senate is not representing the Nigerian people at all. They are not working for us. For instance, that decision they took on River State, who did they consult? Who did our representative consult? People at the Senate are our representative. They represent us from our very senatorial district. People are the House of Rep, our representative, indirectly representing us. So before taking any action as such, they needed to come back to consult with us. I saw a video about a Senator Ken Inamani. He was the former Senate president. I can't remember the particular Senate, maybe the 8th Senate or so. When Obasanjo was going to have for third term, Senator Wambara, Ken Inamani, asked to ask all the senators to go back to their constituency, to their district, to go and consult with their people over the 10th Senate, over the desire of Obasanjo to go for third term at that time. But unfortunately now, even if these senators and these reps go back to their various constituency to relate, to rub mind with their people, unfortunately, some politicians will just accept whatever they ask them. And that's what is happening. That's something similar to that is happening now in the recall of Natasha. The people coming out, brandishing themselves, trying to recall Natasha, obviously have been bought. They must have been given money. They've collected money. And the process is not even, is full of deception. It's ridiculous. I hope Natasha wins. I hope she fights to the very end. And it's a good fight she's fighting. Okay? We cannot longer continue to condone this, the culture of silence, silencing the truth. The truth can never be silenced. We will win. The truth will prevail. Thank you.